Okay, guys. This is Team Team Despair from DN, and I am Despair Wraith, which is the second guy in Team Despair. Yes, I am English for a start, so here we go. My Gem-Knight deck is my baby. This is the deck I probably love most out of all the ones I've done. So yeah, let's start off with the normal monsters, which is 3 Garnet, 3 Tourmaline, and 3 Sapphire. Sapphire is your defense monster, 2100. Garnet's your attack with 19, and Tourmaline somewhere in the middle with 16 attack and 1800 defense. Strategy-wise, you have 3 Lazuli. Lazuli is awesome in the fact that you use an effect to send her to the graveyard. In other words, you use her for a fusion. You can target one normal monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So fuse before, then fuse again, and you wind up with Lazuli. You wind up with any one of the 3 monsters that you used to fuse before back in your hand. Then there's Obsidian, who does that but a little bit better because he special summons the monster rather than he just special summons the monster. But you could use him in any deck really. I mean, if you used hand destruction, you could bring out any level 4 or below normal monster to special summon that. Anyway, 3 gem armadillos, bringing any Gem-Knight monster, any Gem-Knight monster from your deck to your hand. So it's pretty good when you want to get a Lazuli or an Obsidian. 2 gem turtles, 2000 defense, and a flip effect to bring a Gem-Knight fusion to your hand. Not bad. And the unsung hero of this whole deck, Rescue Rabbit. Banish him, get 2 the same normal monster, and you wind up with a fusion right up there. Gem-Knight fusion, 2 of them, designed for fusing Gem-Knights, obviously, but they're pretty awesome in the fact that you don't have to do a lot, and it works a lot like polymerization, except you can bring it back to your hand by banishing any Gem-Knight monster. So when you're done with your Obsidians or your Lazulis, you just banish those and bring it back to your hand and fuse all over again. 2 Dark Factory of Mass Production. Just target 2 normal monsters in your grave and add them to your hand and fuse again with the same monsters. DDR, if you banish one of those and you need them again, just special summon them. MST, staple, Monster Reborn, staple, Heavy Storm and Dark Hole, staples. Refusion in case somebody pulls a trap hole on you and you don't expect it and you summon a monster. Or if someone even pulls a Torrential. Torrential is probably a better bet because who uses trap hole anymore? Come on. Your Solemn Trio. Don't use them that often, but when you do, they kind of ruin your day. 2 Deep Prisons, kind of staple. Common Charity, useful in this deck because you just send one to the graveyard and draw 2. So pretty. Oh wait, no, it's Spanish anyway. You've got DDRs, so you're fine. Return from different dimension, right there. That's pretty easy to understand. Special summon every remove from play monster. These are pretty cool because they have trap polys, so you can special summon during your opponent's turn. Fragment Fusion is a lot like, I think it's called Miracle Fusion. I haven't played E-Heroes in a while. Anyway, you just special summon by banishing from graveyard, and it's destroyed at the end phase anyway, which is good for refusion. 2 Pyroxene fusions. I think that's how you pronounce it, Pyroxene. Yeah. Send from your hand. Yeah. Just it's normal poly really, and 2 fusion weapons, which pretty self-explanatory. Give 1500 attack and defense to a level 6 or lower fusion monster, which is pretty damn scary, especially when you're running these guys. Aquamarine, pretty awesome. When you attack, he switches to defense anyway, so you attack for 14 directly and you switch to a 2/6 defense in case they pull some stunt where they special summon a monster after you've done it. So say they pull a Gauze. Topaz can attack twice, 18 and 18, equip him with both fusion weapons, and he's on 4/8, and he can attack twice. And each monster he destroys, they deal damage equal to their attack. So it's like attacking them full on anyway, unless of course they're using something annoying like a vanilla. But anyway, moving on. Only exceeding the whole deck. Makes a change. Gem-Knight Pearl. Amethyst, pretty awesome as far as you're using Pyroxene Fusion, because he's basically a giant Trunade in a box with 2 450 defense and 1950 attack. Now the more common cards that you've seen the deck used, 2 Master Dias. You get him out, he gains 100 attack for each Gem-Knight monster in your grave, and if you have a level 7 or lower Gem-Knight Fusion in your graveyard, you just banish that and he gains the same effect and the name as that card. So scary, because you've just got a Master Dia who can attack twice in the same turn and deal damage equal to the attack of the monster it just destroyed. 2 Citrines. Citrine is basically the same thing as an Ancient Gear, where you can't activate cards or effects against him when he attacks. 3 Zirconia. Zirconia is basically the beat stick of the whole deck. 2/9 attack and 2/5 defense. He's also useful because you just need a Gem-Knight monster and a Rock type monster, so you can fuse your Armadillos if they're a little bit out in the open anyway. And your Gem Turtles when they're just sat there. Prismora. Prismora is one of the best fusions you can pull in this whole deck, because you just send a Gem-Knight card from your hand to your graveyard to destroy a face-up card on the field. So say they pull a Gravity Bind or something all equally as annoying, you just break it basically. With 2 450 attack and 14 defense, he's pretty badass anyway. And then you've got Ruby. Ruby's okay because he's got 2/5 attack in the first place. And then you just tribute a Gem-Knight monster that you've got on your side of the field, and he gains attack equal to that monster's attack until the end phase. And he's got piercing, so pretty damn cool beat stick right there as well. And that is my Gem-Knight deck. So rate, comment, subscribe, and see you later.